everyone, Sophia here, My Great Challenger. Welcome back to my Esty Shop, Frenchy and Tubby. I have 7 items to showcase for you today. They all will be in the shop tomorrow, Friday, October 11th at 5 p.m. So let me start with the one in the thumbnail, because this is really cool and it took me a while to identify it. I actually had to go to one of my Facebook Studio Pottery collector group and they were very helpful. This is something you probably saw me pick in a garage sale over the weekend. So what is this? This is a pottery casserole. It is Studio Pottery. The design is kind of like an Aztec design. It is from the area of New Mexico, so it makes sense. And it is signed, and this is where we had a lot of trouble with the signature. It's signed Yarnell, 2006. So we were finally able to identify the potter. And I believe her name is Megan Yarnell. I'll put it in the description right here. And it will be in the description box of the actual item on the shop. It is super cool. This is really nice. It's a casserole. It's pottery casserole. It's studio pottery, so you can expect it to be very well made. It's hand thrown on the wheel. The shape of it is perfect. The lines are perfect. There's no variation, no undulation, nothing. It is really, really well done. What you would expect from studio pottery. So it's a casserole. You can use it to make beans. You can use it to make bread, all sorts of things. It goes in the oven. Please don't put it in the dishwasher or the microwave, but I think you know that with any kind of pottery. This design right here actually reminds me of the Otagari Horizon design. It's very similar, but the beauty of it is in the lid. Let me show you the glaze. It's a satin finish on the lid. Let me put my glasses on so I know I am in focus. Look at this. This is really, really cool. It has this southwestern vibe, obviously almost Aztec-like. That's the reason why I call it an Aztec design. And it has a repeat of the blue band here and there. And the lid right here. I think you can add water to this when you are baking it in the oven. Beautiful condition. There's only one little tiny chip right here. You barely can see it. Beautiful piece from 2006. Very prolific potter. She has, she's still around. She has a Instagram page. She has a website. I'll put all the information in the description box of the post itself. This is beautiful. This is the kind of piece, if you don't want to use it actually for its intended purpose, which is to bake things, gorgeous as a decorative item. Modern, yet very vintage looking. Beautiful on a desk, on a table, entryway. Use it as a catch-all if you want, or on a kitchen island, again as a catch-all. It's a beautiful piece of pottery. I saw it, fell in love. I would totally keep this. Okay, item number 2. I'm going a little bit fast today because you notice I'm already late. This is very different. This is by Bernardo, not the French Bernardo. This is Studio Bavaria, hard porcelain. I have never seen this before. You're probably wondering, well, what on earth are these? These are egg cups for soft boiled eggs. It's a set of 6. Let me show you because I came prepared with an egg. So this is how you use it. You make a soft boiled egg and your egg goes right here, and you can serve it to your guest with either little pieces of toast or cheese or whatever. How about that? There's 6 of them. They're actually considered to be high-end porcelain, and the design itself, it's very modern, isn't it, compared to like the regular little egg cup that we know. The design itself is very modern. It's abstract flowers. I would say it's a lily pad maybe, but beautiful porcelain. It's hard porcelain. It's got a heavy glaze on it, and they are a little thick. So this is not fine bone china. And again, I have 6 of them. They were made in the 90s, so they are, you know, getting vintage. And again, the egg cups. I think this is really neat. Now, you don't have to use them as egg cups. You can use them where you put, for instance, soy sauce in here, and you can put a bunch of relishes if you're serving an Asian type meal. Or you can even use them as a dish for a pet. If you have cats, I know that I'm trying desperately to get my Mayday to eat food other than dry food. I would totally use something like this where I just make it nice. I put something she likes in the middle and the little, you know, kibble on the side. So if you have multiple cats, perfect. But you can use it for different things. You can use it for relishes, you can use it for nuts, you can, you know, put some kind of fruits in there. It's very versatile. It doesn't have to be just for eggs. I think they're really cool. They caught my eye at the store. I've never seen this type of egg cups before. I've never seen this particular shape. And I never heard of Bernardo Studio Bavaria before. So for your consideration, if you want something a little bit different for the holidays, when you have guests and you're going to serve eggs or anything on your table, these are cool. These are conversation pieces. Okay, when I come back, 2 more. Let's stay in pottery. You probably saw me pick those as well. Pottery mugs. All right, so I have a lot of collectors who watch and love my pottery and know that when I pick pottery, it's good pottery. I don't pick flimsy stuff. I tend to gravitate towards studio pottery and this particular style, something that's very rustic, functional, and the handle is always the reason why I pick something when it comes to mugs. Pottery mugs. I love those handles. They are big. This one has a little bit of a thumb rest. This one doesn't, but they're still very comfortable. They are studio. They are signed by an artist named A. That one I haven't been able to identify. So it's studio sign, artist name A, and it says 95, 9 and 5. And they are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous pottery mug. So they are almost identical. Again, this one doesn't have the thumb rest. Beautiful glaze on it. It's a dark blue with a little bit of green. And then this one has a glaze that's a little bit different. You can probably see the drip right here. And this one has a little bit of a thumb rest. Same artist, A95. So she or he did them that same year. One is a little bit higher than the other, not by much, okay? Again, because they are studio pottery, so they keep the same design, the same line, but there's going to be slight variations in the color, in the finish. Gorgeous. This one is a ribbed handle. This one does not. So you see this little bit of variations between the two. They are beautiful. They're very well made. They're solid. They're not super heavy, but you feel the presence in your hand. This is not flimsy studio pottery. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. They are 10 ounces. So it's, if you're like me and you tend to fill up your cup and never finish it, these are perfect. 2 studio pottery mug by artist A, signed in 95, vintage, gorgeous. Let's stay in the mugs, and I have 4 mugs by the National Wildlife Foundation. So if you have somebody in your life who's a bird watcher, somebody who loves birds and collects anything birds, this one is for you. And I'm telling you this because we're entering the holiday season, which is gift giving season. These are from 1986, National Wildlife Federation. It's 4 mugs. Each one of them has a northern bird. Here's the 4th one. So let me show you the birds. They're regular size mugs. So this one right here is called the Eastern bluebird on a branch with some kind of berries. No design on the back. They're all pretty much the same. So that's the Eastern bluebird. And I'm selling them as a set of 4. The second one is the goldfinch. Let me make sure. Yeah, goldfinch. Same thing. 1986. No design on the back. They're in perfect condition. No chip, nothing. The third one is the white-breasted nuthatch. I had never heard of this bird, nor have I ever seen it. It's got a little winter greetings feel to it. Beautiful. And then you're going to recognize the last one, and that is the northern cardinal bird, a male. They are really cool. They are signed by Tracy, Trace, as the artist. They're not hand painted. This is a transferware. Nonetheless, they are beautiful and they are collectibles. So there's 4 of them, 4 different birds. I would say winter scenes. So perfect for the holidays. If you're trying to put together a little coffee bar at your house, they would look really pretty, in particular if you have like a primitive type country kitchen vibe in your kitchen. Perfect. Next one, we're gonna do crystal. These are very different. I have never seen those before. They are by Lenox, and they are crystal candlestick holders. Very modern. Very, very modern. So let me show you one of them. So it has this diamond shape right here, right? Almost like a brilliant cut diamond. And then it has these 2 crystal pillars and then a base. And what I found is that these you can use obviously as candlestick holders. So you put your candle like this in it, right, for your Christmas table. Or you can flip it this way. They're still very stable, and you can put a votive candle right here. It's got the base for it, so it's perfect. Or a pillar, but not too big, because again, you don't want to throw the balance off. 2 of those, they are etched Lenox at the bottom. I think the name is Innovation. If I'm not sure, I'll put it at the bottom so you have the name for them. They're really, really different. They're small, but they're very different. And I can tell you that with ceiling lighting, they will sparkle. There's not a lot of facets on them, but they will sparkle because the pillars are not rounded. They are faceted. And that's really the one thing, I don't know if you can see, that is faceted. All right. They're very different. I gotta be honest, I had never seen those before anywhere. So I have 2 Lenox crystal candlestick. And since I'm on the subject of Lenox, when I come back, I'm going to talk Lenox vases. Lenox vases. Lenox, known for the decorative item, and their ivory china, meaning the color ivory with gold accent. This is a set of 2. These are 2 bud vases by Lenox from the 1980s. This one is called Elfin, and this one is called Sharon. One is elongated, so it's perfect for one single flower, one bloom, either a rose. I would do rose because that's what the design is right here, the roses. 24 karat gold on top right here, and then 24 karat gold right here. And at the bottom says Lenox, made in the USA, with the 24 karat gold sticker at the bottom. Perfect condition. I'm selling them as a pair. So that's the first one. That's a tall swung type vase. The other one is more of a traditional size and shape. It's like almost like an urn with leaves, and it reminds me of lotus. I don't know if you can see those. Same thing, gold accent on top, but there's no gold accent at the bottom. And it says Lenox, made in the USA, with the sticker 24 karat gold. They are not expensive, but they are very pretty and they are beautiful as little accent vases on a nightstand, on an office desk. Very nice. I'm selling them together because they are the same color, they have the same type of finish, they go well together. So I have two, Sharon and Elfin by Lenox. And the last one, the last item is a great find. And you probably will see me in an upcoming video when I source it. So it's going to be featured in the shop ahead of time. It's this right here. You're probably wondering. I love finishing with this because I love it. Another one I would totally keep. I'm wondering, well, what is this? Well, it's a hurricane candle holder. You can also call it a fairy light if you want. This is lead cut crystal by Gorham, and the pattern is King Edward, and it is in fact a hurricane. So this can be removed, and you can use this part right here by itself as a candlestick holder. You might have to push it down a little bit. How beautiful would it look if you were to add one of those candle rings? You know what I'm talking about? With the little berries, you know, whatever, and for seasonal decor. You can use it that way. Or, same thing, you can put a pillar candle or a votive candle in there. But they're meant to be together, like this, as a hurricane slash fairy light. So you put the candle in it, obviously a shorter one, and the candle would basically flash light through all of the cut crystal. So this is the kind of pieces when you place it near a wall where you would have all of the sparkle and the different cuts projected onto the wall. It's beautiful. It's Gorham crystal, which is German crystal, cut crystal, lead crystal. Absolutely stunning. This is a beautiful piece. Again, I saw it at the store when I was sourcing it, and I made a beeline for it because I have never seen that one either. It's really pretty. How elegant for Christmas. And you know what I would do with this? I would put it near a nativity scene around the Christmas holidays, because it's going to refract all of those cuts on the wall. It would look beautiful next to nativity scene. That's what I would do. But again, isn't it neat? Totally different. And you can use this part, by the way, on something else. Let me see if I have something else here. We're going to use these guys. Let's say you have a candle with a different platter, right? You can use it that way as well. So it's two pieces, and each can be used independently, or you put them together and you have this beautiful hurricane quality German crystal by Gorham. And that would be it. So all these items will be in the shop tomorrow at 5 p.m. That's Friday, October 11th, with way more narrative attached to them if you want to read the post and know a little bit more before you purchase. But because it appears that a lot of you have issues with being able to get to the items as I post them, it worked last week. I told you where the items would be, right? So instead of waiting for the Etsy page to load, go straight to the categories. This will be in stoneware pottery. These will be also in stoneware and pottery. However, the bird mugs will be in vintage mugs. The crystal, either the hurricane or the two candlesticks will be in decorative items. So will these. So you go straight to decorative items. And then the Bavaria egg cups will be the 6 of them, remember. These will be in vintage kitchen. So now you know, go straight to the categories. As always, what would I keep? Absolutely would keep this. I absolutely would keep This, I wish I had two. They would look beautiful on the mantle, or you put it at the center of your mantle and you do your whole Christmas decor with this as the center of it. That would be beautiful too. Berry garlands, and I would keep those because you know me with mugs. Now let me show you something. I don't know if you can see. Look at all the pottery mugs I have coming up soon. And you can see I got a lot more. It's filled up. I managed to fill it up in the past 2 weeks. So lots of items coming up. Again, think about gift giving season. These are good gifts for people who like sustainable, recyclable, and saving things from the landfill. These are perfect gifts because a lot of people are now, I hear, there's a new trend to upcycle and to use vintage decor from the thrift shops in homes. I guess people are tired of the new stuff that everybody has the same, and they are now looking for things like this that are a little bit more unique and not to mention better made. So that would be it. I hope you enjoyed those items. Again, tomorrow 5 p.m. October 11th. The link for my shop is up here and down below. Thank you all for your purchases, past and future. I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.